Hi guys, welcome back to my sewing corner. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're very much welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Today, without wasting time, I'm going to be showing us how to make this beautiful reversible satin bonnet, hair bonnet. And as you can see, it's got some ruffles and it's very comfortable. Can you feel that? Actually, this video is inspired by, I'm going to put her name on the channel, on the screen. Mercy, that's her name. I just saw one of her videos on how she was showing us how the hair bonnet she got on Amazon. Okay, so and I felt like, wow, beautiful bonnet. I can give this, I can try this on my channel. I'm not trying to spoil market, please don't come for me. I'm not trying to spoil market. I'm just saying that, like me, just come and learn how to make this one, okay, at the comfort of your home. If you are new here, you're very much welcome. If you're coming again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking this video, and I hope you learn one or two things from it. And before you go, please click that red subscribe button and turn on the bell beside it to get notifications of a new video from me. It means a lot. And don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up after watching. This is what the sketch will be like. So we're going to be drafting this. So before I proceed, let me just introduce you to the materials I'll be using in this project. You need your scissors. You can, if you have a pen or a chalk, anyone, you need your safety pin, you need your elastic, and the elastic I have here, you measure your head round. This kind of bonnet is not too tight, it's something that is loose but not too loose, so just measure round. But here I have about 19 inches, so it depends on what your own circumference is. So that means I cannot recommend you using what I have here. I'll only say that you should use what your head measurement is. Okay, so let me just show you what I have here. You can see it's about 20 inches for this one. I have different sizes because I'm working for a project, so just make sure you measure your head round. You can see this is about 21.5. Then you're going to need your satin. It's going to be a reversible one, so both the inside and the outside it's going to be what? Satin. So I'm going to be mixing colors, as you can see. So I got a dark and light color of green and pink. Then you need your matching threads. Same thing for this one. So here is my pattern fabric. I'm going to be drafting here, then transferring it to the main satin. Okay, so let's just go straight without wasting time. So here I have a sketch of what, as you know, the way I teach on my channel, I like to sketch it out so that I can all get the best of it. So here I have a sketch of what we're going to be doing, and first thing, we're going to draft this circle. Okay, so this after drafting the circle, we're going to reduce it by drawing under circles. So whatever allowance you want for your ruffle, how wide you want your ruffle to be. So for me, I recommend that you use from 2 to 2.5 inches. You can as well use lower, it depends on how you want the ruffle to be. You can make your ruffle 1.5 inches, the width for your ruffle. I have one that I use. This one is 3 inches ruffle. You can see how long it is, how big the ruffles are. Okay, so it all depends on how you want your ruffle to be. Can you see? So but for this project, I'm going to be working with 2.5 inches for the ruffle for all of them. Then so that means the difference between this circle and this one, the width is going to be what? 2.5. That's the ruffle allowance. Then the elastic allowance is you join under circle where you are going to fit in your allowance. So it all depends on the elastic band you're using. So I recommend that you use a 0.5 inch width elastic. You will need measurements for this first circle. What determines that is the size you want for your bonnet. So for this project, I'm going to be using 14 inches because the main bonnet I want to work with is 11 inches. So already I have what, 2.5 for my ruffle allowance. 14 minus 2.5, I'll be left with what, 11.5. Then ½ inch for turning the circle in. So that means the body of my bonnet from this one, both the elastic allowance and the body of the bonnet itself is going to be what, 11 inches. Okay, first thing first, we're going to be drafting our circle. Let me open it up. So this is my fabric here. You fold it into two like so, and then you fold it over again, not the same way, the other way now. Okay, like this. So you're going to have two folded edges, can you see? And then you have another folded edge here, which is carrying 4 layers. If you open it and check, so it has 4 layers. So from this angle, so this is the two folded edges, and this is the other one. So from this angle, we're going to be using the folded parts, both folded parts, because we don't want our circle to have any cutouts. So from this angle, I'm going to measure the width of my bonnet, and I said I'm working with what, 14 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to place it on my main fabric. So I'm going to cut them one by one. Okay, I'm going to place the folded edge, you can see. Make sure it aligns like so. Make sure the sides are equal. So this is what my circle looks like. So here I have two circles, okay, and I used 1 yard of fabric for this. So 1 yard of satin. Actually, all of this fabric are 1 yard. So what I'm going to do now is to cut this one, and then I'm going to change it. You know, you're going to cut 2 layers for each bonnet, okay? 2 circles. So by the time I cut this one, I'm going to switch one of this light pink for this and bring this one so that I can have 2 different colors for one bonnet. So let me just cut it and I'll show you the next thing to do. Alright, so now I have cut all my circles, okay? So this one will be going together. So I have two, that's 4 circles here, and I also have 2 circles and then 2 circles here, so they'll be going together. Let me open up our circles so that we can see. Okay, so we have 2 circles here, okay, and I'm just going to pick one for this mint green, or teal green, sorry. So now let me just use this to explain what we're going to be doing next. So I'm going to be doing that to all of the other circles after I've paired them, okay? So you open up your circle, I'll show you clearly. Let me just lay it. So make sure your right side is up. So check your circle, check your satin to be sure of the right side, the shiny parts, okay? Then you're going to place the other one, the one I'm pairing it with. I'm going to place it on it like so. Okay, so make sure all the sides align. Okay, this is the mint green underneath and this is the teal green. First, I'm going to measure the 1/2 inch I'm going to use to sew it round, because we're going to turn this in. Okay, so round, I'm going to measure the 1/2 inch. So by the time you get close to the first stitch you made, so you're going to leave like 2 inches or 3 inches gap, okay, so that you'll be able to turn it out. So the next thing to do is to place notch. I'm going to notch the circle round. I want it to come out very neat when I turn it out, okay? So the allowance that we left for turning it out is still here, okay? So this is the allowance. You can see how wide the allowance is. Let me show you. You can see how wide the allowance is. So all my fingers can go in at once to pick it out and turn it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my not too sharp scissors to place notches around the circle. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is my circle turned in out. Okay, I've turned it out. So this is the other side, okay, and this is you can see we have mint green here and we have teal green on the other side. So, and this is the opening that we left, okay? Next thing to do is to make our ruffle allowance. I remember from the beginning of the video I said I'm going to be using 2.5 inches for the ruffle allowance. So from the edge where I have my top stitch, okay, or from the edge of the circle, I'm going to be measuring 2.5 inches inwards. At the same time, I'm going to be taking my elastic allowance as well. I already made the calculation that my ruffle allowance is going to be what, 2.5 inches. So 2.5, and this allowance, the elastic allowance is what, 3/4 inch, because I'm working with a what, 0.5 inch with elastic band. So 2.5 plus 3/4, that will give me 3/4 inches allowance. To take the measurement, so I have 3/4 inch, so I'm going to place my tape rule. This is 3/4, like so. And first thing, I will mark where my tape rule ends, and from that point I'm going to mark my 3/4 for the elastic allowance. So whatever I have left was 2.5 automatically. Can you see it? So this is what's 3/4 and this is 2.5. So I'm going to mark quarter and the tape rule length all round. Guys, when you get to this place where you have your allowance for turning in, you're not going to close it yet. Okay, so now you're going to leave this exactly what you have here. Make sure you replicate it here. So this is what I have. So from here to here, so my measurements will continue and we'll stop at that point. Okay, so that's it. So right now I'll go to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew around, leaving this one as well, like I explained, leaving this opening allowance and this one. Guys, we are almost done with this project. As you can see, I've made the stitch across, and then this is the opening I have here as well, and this other one. So now the next step, you're going to need your elastic and your safety pin. Okay, so you just open your safety pin and then you clip one side of the elastic. Okay, so you go through this hole that you created. So it's either you go this way or the other way. So I'll just go this way. Then you take your pin. Sorry, I didn't mention that you might need a pin, just to hold this down to this side of the fabric so that it doesn't go in. Okay, so just pin it like so. Remember, I've fastened the one with the safety pin, and then you start pushing it from the base. So I'm going to pass it around and bring it out at this other opening. So you can see the beauty of using matching thread. At the wrong side I have the same. If I had used this thread, you wouldn't like it, except you're somebody who doesn't mind, who doesn't mind what that would look like. Okay, so we're close to the other side. Please watch your hand here so that this pin that we used to hold this one won't shake you. Be careful. Yeah, we're there. Can you see? So you just open it up like so, and you bring it out like this. I'm going to just join them together like this and give it up to 20 stitches. As you can see, back forth like that. So then you can release it at that point. So we can now make sure we adjust the elastic all around. Now once we're done, what we'll do is to just fold in the 0.5 inch. You know this opening that we have here, you're going to fold the 0.5 inch. Okay, fold it in. You can use your pin to hold it. So I'll just go ahead and run a top stitch on it like this, and also I'll lock this place up. Make sure you watch your elastic. Try to move it towards this other seam. So once I top stitch, I'll come and show you the other ones. So this is what my bonnet is looking like. So I'm going to wear the other one for you guys to see. My hair is rough actually. I don't want to wear it.
I'm showing them your hair.
So I'm going to wear it and show you what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Can you see? You can rock it anyhow, and I'm thinking, do you think we should rock this out? If you think we should wear it out, okay, like we should rock it outside. What I know is that you wear your bonnet to sleep. So if you think we can actually wear it out, please let me know in the comment section and let us rock it together. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click that red subscribe button here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.